What is going on, everyone? I hope that you all are having a terrific, fabulous Tuesday so far. It's very early here and I'm ready to tackle this day. I'm looking forward to it. So just wanted to hop on real quick and discuss Dave Ramsey's new debit card. Dave Ramsey has a debit card called the Gazelle Debit card. It's basically like a debit card, checking account, and mobile app, which work in sync with his Every Dollar app as well, to where you can utilize that debit card in, conjunction with your budget or something like that. So, on the surface, it appears to be a decent product. I do know that there are no fees or anything like that. And if you don't have the money, it will not allow you to make the purchase. So obviously everything that you've heard so far, they're good things. I'm not the biggest fan of the debit card for various reasons. I know that Dave Ramsey consistently says that the debit card has the same exact consumer protections as the credit card. And I have vehemently disagreed with this, because if you have, let's say $500 in your checking account that's attached to your debit card, and someone fraudulently makes a $250 charge, and you were waiting on another legitimate $300 charge to go through on your account, well, now you're overdrawn, and then it just can create an avalanche of issues with other payments that try to go through it. I've had that kind of thing happen to me in the past, and sure enough, yeah, it's not yours, so you will end up getting refunded on those things, but it's a big inconvenience and it takes a lot of time. Whereas with a credit card, with some of the limits I have, $30,000, $40,000, $25,000 limits, if I have a $250 fraudulent charge, I will just dispute that charge and nothing is impacted on my account. So I'm not the biggest fan of a debit card, but I do think if you are one of those individuals who have issues with using a credit card, if you're going to use a credit card just because you have a high limit, so if you're one of those people that have a $5,000 limit and you're going to max it out just because you know that it's there, by all means, please get rid of all your credit cards. Do exactly what Dave Ramsey says. Cut those bad boys up, put them in a shredder, whatever you need to do to protect you from yourself. I am a fan of doing what works for you. If that's using a cash envelopes, if that's using debit cards, if that's using credit cards, then by all means do whatever works for you. I think when the whole piece about Dave Ramsey being a hypocrite, that has come out because there is like a cashback feature on this particular debit card, the Gazelle debit card, and everybody knows that he has railed against cashback for quite some time, because he believes that people will sometimes go out of their way, or they'll make purchases using a credit card in order to get cash back, or they will overspend on their credit card in order to get cash back. So my thing is, will people do the same thing with his debit card? Even if you have $1,000 in your account, will you make those smaller purchases to get cash back? I mean, it's pretty much the same logic, right? Like, you're spending money that you don't necessarily have to spend. Just because people have credit cards, that don't mean they spend money that they don't have. It can mean that they spend money that they weren't necessarily going to spend. Like he always says, you might spend 15 to 20% more at McDonald's than you would spend using a debit card or using cash. Well, actually, using a debit card, you're going to spend more than you would with cash. Using a credit card, you're going to spend more than you would with a debit card. So, that's why I think personal finance is personal. You need to do what works for you. If this new Dave Ramsey credit card, the new Dave Ramsey debit card, the Gazelle debit card, if it works for you, if it's going to be exactly what you need it to be during your financial journey, then by all means, go out and hop on that today. Hop on it yesterday if it's what you need for your plan. If it is not going to get you to where you need to be, don't worry about it. It's, to me, the cash back isn't even really that much of an attractive feature. I am a huge advocate of people getting rewards for stuff they were going to buy anyway, whether it's a debit card or a credit card. So, but hey, that's it for now. I just want to hop on and talk about that. And I would like to hear your thoughts. Tell me what you think. If you already have looked into getting this debit card, tell me what you think. If you are totally against this debit card, tell me what you think. But to me, it's not really anything too special, but it's not anything that's bad as well. I think it could be good for those people who need it. So, but that's it. Hey, y'all have a great day. I appreciate the support. All right, take care.